Welcome to Five Questions. Today's guest is Michael Hanson from Growth Genie. So, Michael, thank you very much for your time. Excited to have you on here. For people who are not familiar with you on LinkedIn, and that's probably a really small percentage of the LinkedIn population, can you tell about yourself and what you do at Growth Genie?
Yeah, for sure. So I run a sales consultancy. It's a full cycle consultancy. The majority of the work I do is to do with outbound sales, helping people set up an outbound sales process, so prospecting. And that's the main challenge I find that salespeople have, or companies, is actually getting in front of people rather than closing the deals. But I can also help, account executives with closing. I'm very process driven, so I would say the number one area I help companies with is pipeline and basically doing outbound prospecting, getting in front of people. So that's my main focus.
So who's your ideal customer then? Who's that target customer? Who sort of fits your profile?
Yeah, ideal customer profile is probably a company with, say, between 2 and 20 sales reps. Sometimes it can be a division of an enterprise company, though. So say you've got like a Salesforce, they may have, they've obviously got different regions. So Salesforce could still potentially be a customer because they've got 20 sales reps. It's just I don't want to deal with anyone more than that because, it's still a small company that's growing. And then typically the pains they have is either their current reps kind of aren't getting results. So they need my help to do some training and coaching. And typically how my process works is firstly, I'll do an analysis of what they're currently doing. So how are they currently doing outbound? What results are they getting? What sequences are they using? What messaging are they using? So I'll do an analysis of that. Once I've done an analysis of that to identify the challenges, then I'll go into detail and do some workshops, so some hand-on training. Obviously, at the moment with coronavirus, that's all done online, but usually I like to go into the office. And then there's an implementation process afterwards as well. So it's really companies that are looking to increase their pipeline and increase their conversion rates with sales.
When you do the analysis, what are the top 2 or 3 common issues that you find with sales organizations, sales reps, SDRs, BDRs, from that pipeline standpoint, or whether it's from the pipeline standpoint or whether it's just working through that process that you have? What do you find are sort of the common errors that salespeople are making?
Yeah, so I'll give 2 challenges are actually at different ends of the spectrum. So the first challenge is related to prospecting, and that is that people are not pain selling. They're doing features and benefits. And the thing is, I was actually I was on a podcast the other day and talking about this. And actually, when you're training BDRs, like obviously you cover the product, but it's not the most important thing to cover. The most important thing to cover is who are your ideal customer profile, like you just asked me, and what are their challenges? Because the questions you want to be asking are related to their challenges. It's only once you've understood their challenges that you can then present the solution. So that's the main kind of area of opportunity I see with BDRs, SDRs, is that they're pitching features rather than trying to understand the problems of their buyers and being helpful. And then when it comes to A's, one of the things I'm seeing is actually that they're not persistent enough. And what I mean by that is often they'll do a demo. The demo goes very well. And I've actually coached really good salespeople before that do brilliant sales demos. They almost have the customer eating out of their hand, and they'll just send a couple of follow-ups emails, one with a proposal, one with just a follow-up, did you see the proposal? And that's it. And then they give up and they assume the customer's not interested. But we're so busy nowadays. One, pick up the phone. I think a lot of kind of, like the millennial generation is scared to pick up the phone now. There's a lot of A's who've never even done kind of like telemarketing, prospecting. So they've never really done like cold calling outside of a demo. And 2, use LinkedIn, like, as you said, like, I use LinkedIn a lot and like interact with the prospects' content, even just share them content, like send them a message on LinkedIn. So we've got all these channels at our disposal. So I think it's really lazy just to send 2 follow-up emails. So I actually did a post on LinkedIn a while back about 30 touch points cadence, which is to get a meeting. But I also think, you should be doing all those touches again after the demo, because that's when you've actually got a really good lead and you've seen there an opportunity, sent a proposal. So you want to, for me, the idea in sales is to get the objections. When you don't hear any objections, I don't like it, because the customer's not being honest. You want to hear those objections.
Good.